COVID-19 pandemic continues to spread. The demand for personal protection equipment, or PPE, continues to grow. Taylor Johnson found out today the need goes beyond the hospitals.
When it comes to PPE, like masks and gloves, it's not just for those in the hospitals, but other men and women, like first responders, who are also on the front lines in the fight against COVID-19.
As these items are badly needed, a lot of these guys are in short supply.
As of right now, when we look, our masks are not going to be delivered until August.
When calls come in for possible COVID-19 cases, it's first responders putting themselves at risk.
They're going out and they're dealing with people who could be showing symptoms of, COVID-19, and for them to have the proper personal protection equipment to try to protect themselves and anybody that they may come in contact with after that.
To help meet the demand, the Vigo County School Corporation donated over 695 masks from their own stock to help the Vigo County Emergency Management Agency.
Sometimes patients have to get to the hospital, and maybe an ambulance driver or a paramedic that will need an N95 mask, and we want to make sure that they have a good supply of those.
But it's not only first responders. Nurses serving hundreds of patients in their homes are also at risk of exposure.
Some of the patients that we see, they do need us to come in. They might have wound care, they might have IV, or our hospice patients who are at the end of their life. We still need to serve them, and our staff want to serve them, but we want to make sure that we're taking the right precautions.
And are in need of PPE, especially gloves.
A lot of times where we would have staff come and just grab a box out of the storeroom and take that with them, we were having to ration them out.
And both agencies echo the same message.
But hopefully, as partners are coming together, and agencies and companies that aren't even healthcare providers that have masks and have gloves are giving these to the healthcare providers to make sure that we can take care of the patients.
If somebody has some of these protective devices, or they want to donate and help out the first responders and agencies of need, they can contact us.
Wallace and Ramsey say it's not just gloves and masks that they're accepting, but they're also taking hand sanitizer, gowns, and goggles. In Terre Haute with Local News That Matters, Taylor Johnson, WTWO.